Cecile Mukakinani walked out of prison 3 weeks ago after serving 30 years, accused of killing one of her neighbours in 1994. This certificate officially marks the end of her sentence. She is one of the last people to be convicted of the Tutsi genocide to be released, while 16,000 people remain behind bars.
During my time in prison, I repented. Upon my release, I asked for forgiveness from the family of the victim whose death I had contributed to. And they forgave me in writing. My heart has found peace.
Separated only by a laneway from the family members of her victim, Cecile embodies Rwanda's greatest national challenge, living only metres from the person who took everything from them. She now lives with one of her daughters.
All I know is what I've been told. She was arrested when I was 7 months old. We lived together in prison until I was 2, and now she's found me as an adult and already a mother myself. I'm often afraid that they'll come and take her away and put her back in prison. But thank God she's still with me.
Cecile now lives in a neighbourhood haunted by the ghosts of the past. Her house overlooks the property of the neighbour who accused her. He himself a perpetrator of genocide, he wanted her to take all the blame. Now they have both been released, not a word has been exchanged between them.
The bodies were found here on the plot behind me. The man who led the attacks had lied and said the bodies were at my house. In the end, they were found in his field. This is what's left of my land. Look.
Cecile was eager to return to her property despite the tragic memories. But upon her release, she was confronted with a bitter reality. Only a small patch remains.
Part of my land was sold by the authorities to compensate the victims of the genocide. I used to have a very large plot of land and my own house. But now I've lost everything, and I share a mattress with my daughter.
At the age of 70, Cecile enters her elder years in utter destitution. To help economically, NGOs like Prison Fellowship Rwanda offer professional training programs aimed at reintegration. They act as a safety net, crucial for the 2,000 former prisoners returning home each year. In this group, the aim is twofold. Former perpetrators work alongside those they once hunted down, such as Claver, who was convicted of a massacre on a nearby hill, and Claudine, a survivor.
We were taught to live more harmoniously with our neighbours during a 5-month training course. We were taught how to handle all kinds of situations. Some women had had children with other men, but we had to accept it.
Whether it's teaching him how to weave baskets or something else, I'll be happy to help him, despite what he did. In fact, I'd like him to ask me for more favours, as that would show we've regained trust in one another.
Claver lives amongst his victims. After almost 20 years in prison, he's reintegrating into the post-genocide society.
I'm delighted to be able to go for a walk and breathe in some fresh air. Look, I'm meeting up with a long-time friend, something that was impossible in prison. How are you, my dear friend? In prison, they used to scare us by saying that the villages were dangerous for us. When I was released, I discovered the opposite. A peaceful community where everyone lives and shares as brothers and sisters.
Rwanda is focusing on grassroots peace building. Reconciliation is a painstaking, long-term endeavour where every tool shared and each hello between perpetrators and victims becomes a victory over the past.